Hello, my name is Richard McCulloch. Today I'd like to explain firstly why I'm the ideal candidate for the Chester Business Masters programme, and secondly how I've acquired the key skills and experience necessary to make a positive impact at your organisation if given the opportunity. Studying a degree in history at the University of Leeds has allowed me to develop a highly analytical mind and advanced skills in communication and research methods. After I graduated in 2008, I worked for a company that traded precious metals on the stock market. In my first year, I was promoted 3 times, eventually to the position of Assistant Training Manager for the North West region. In January 2010, I won the Youth Initiative Award at the annual awards ceremony for my involvement in my company's expansion into Germany. Based on my own meticulous research, I rewrote the company training manual to suit the specific German gold market conditions. Due to my success abroad, and because of the fact that my profitability was consistently in the top 10 out of over 500 employees, I was selected to lead a business development team in Sweden later that year. Upon my return, I was offered this role on a permanent basis. However, I decided to turn this opportunity down because I felt the need to expand my life experience before committing to a senior role. I went to Australia on a 1-year visa specifically to broaden my vocational experience across different industries in different sectors. To achieve this, I completed 4 work placements, each lasting 3 months. My first work placement was at a company called AdCorp, one of Australia's largest and most successful advertising agencies. Working in the property and retail department, I liaised with clients and delivered marketing estimates for a range of advertising services. Solid relationship building skills, firstly with the clients and secondly with the suppliers, were essential to delivering marketing campaigns on time and within budget. My second work placement was at the National Disability Services for the New South Wales Government. I was part of a 5-person team that implemented a multi-million-dollar television advertising campaign. My team and I also operated and maintained carecareers.com.au, a government-funded initiative designed to expand and improve the talent pool available to the aged and disability sector. Due to campaign success, carecareers.com.au is now the 7th most popular job site in Australia. This is despite being specific to the care sector and only being operational in 1 state. My third work placement was in the insurance industry at a company called Avant, Australia's leading medical indemnity providers. Working in the member services team, I was required to balance the needs of external customers with the needs of the business to achieve service outcomes in a pressurised, results-driven environment. My fourth work placement was perhaps the most interesting. I decided to pursue it because I felt the need to be taken out of my comfort zone. I left the relative luxury of the Sydney office buildings and into the Western Australian desert to a town called Kalgoorlie, where I secured a work placement as a ventilation technician in an underground gold mine. I secured this position on the basis of my ability to learn new skills quickly. As ventilation technician, it was my responsibility to ensure that the air quantity and toxic gas levels were within the guidelines specified in the National Mining Regulations. Each month I compiled a detailed report on the mine's ventilation system and suggestions on how to improve it. Once I completed my 4 work placements in Australia, I decided to embark on a different kind of project. At the end of last year, a friend and I successfully hitchhiked from Bali, Indonesia to Dover, England, to raise money and awareness for War Child, a charity that fights for the rights of innocent victims of international conflict. Using only the kindness of strangers, we travelled 12,500 miles through 20 countries in just 100 days. I've subsequently written a book called The Rich Mike Hitchhike on My Adventure, which I hope to get published later this year. In conclusion, if we get the opportunity to work together in the future, I can guarantee you 3 things. Number 1, you will work with someone that is driven to succeed. Number 2, you will work with someone that has the key skills that are necessary to get results. Number 3, you will work with someone that is truly willing to learn from the experience of his colleagues. I realise I am not yet the finished article. I still have a lot to learn, but the potential, I feel, is there. This is why I see the Chester Business Masters at the University of Chester as the ideal programme to advance my development and reach this potential that I know that I possess. Thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Richard McCulloch. I look forward to meeting you soon.